Hi friends, it's your pal Scott Garibay, and today we're going to talk about Ginny D's recent D&D and romance video. So she jumped in and was like, let's cover doing D&D and romance. And I do think this is an evergreen subject. I think you can do videos on this almost all the time. And the reason why is it's just so precarious and dangerous, and literally people have lost marriages over it. People have offended good friends over it. It has a stigma. It is so frequently handled poorly, offensively, dangerously, that it has a stigma, right? And a lot of people won't touch romance in a D&D game with a 10-foot pole. So I was excited when Ginny D covered this. And at the macro level, it is a useful video. There are things to learn in it, but you have to read between the lines, and there is a lot of what I feel is irresponsible coverage in it. So what is the irresponsible coverage in it? It's this. It's, hey everybody, session 0, lines and veils, safety tools. Are you joking? Like, what are you? I thought we were going to cover romance. We've had all of those since like 2015. Those are 10 years old. They are so baked in to they're so baked into D&D. They came into Tasha's Cauldron of Everything in D&D 5e in November of 2020. Session 0, lines and veils, safety tools have become so muggle, so overhyped. That was the point of overexposure, right? Like, oh, I mean, this is how it got into D&D. Everybody's like, oh my gosh, this session 0. Nobody will shut up about it. Shove it into D&D. We just that way people will stop talking about it, right? And they did. But like when something goes into D&D through a source book, it's so overcooked. It's so overexposed. It's so overdiscussed at that point. There's no reason to ever say another word about it, right? Like, and so you're literally just being like, oh, do the thing that we've talked about for 10 years. Oh, do the thing that they put into D&D 5 years ago. Oh, do the thing that's literally in the DMG, the PHB, and somewhat in the Monster Manual in the 2014 release. Like, I'm like, are you joking? Like, you're just saying read the books, right? Like, and I think that's irresponsible. Romance has changed today. There are open conversations that there are literally low millions of men who cannot get a date, no matter what they do, right? Like, we're reaching. There is open discussion that, like, people are like, are people even going to have kids anymore? Like, you know, divorces are going down because marriages aren't even happening, right? There is a new conversation. So to trot out this ridiculous, tired, overexposed, refried bean nonsense is irresponsible. This is an important conversation. You have to be joking to tell people session 0, lines and veils, and safety tools. Like, it's just, and you're like, well, wait a second, Scott, isn't that still useful? No, even Ginny D was like, hey, everybody, I know I'm trotting out super old content, and I know every time I try to tell people this advice again, they say, aren't you just saying have a conversation? We don't need a special session for that. Can't we just have a talk like real people? She acknowledges that this advice is tired, played out, and is asterisked. Recently, Ben from Questing Beast talked about session 0, lines and veils, safety tools. And he's like, hey, everybody, I'm about to talk about these things, and we got to talk first. I know you hate this. I know people turn off their brains the second this gets discussed because most people are like, oh, you're a woke, you're a super woke, super liberal, and like in the real world, none of us use this. Why are you squawking about this again? This stuff is so played out, so tired, so ignored, that even the discussion of it being tired, played out, and ignored is like, even like the commentators are like, I'm sorry, like even explaining how lame this is has grown tired, right? Like, it's ultimate rehash. And I just think I really, now, why did Ginny do this? Well, she's not stupid. She's very smart. And I was tempted to say she was lazy, but she's not lazy. She works very hard on her content. And that's an easy answer. And I needed to think about this, right? So what is she doing? Why, she knows nobody wants to hear this. She knows no one's going to do it, right? So why repeat herself again? Well, here's what it is. Session 0, lines and veils and safety tools, is a condemned house. It's a shed. It's a like half dilapidated shed that people live in, right? And they're like, and they know nobody wants to do this. They know it's ineffective. They know this isn't a good structure. It's not sound, right? And it's shabby and it's dilapidated and there's pieces falling off of it. And so, but people live in it. There are people who live in condemned houses, right? And this is a condemned house that people are very much living in. Most of us are like, oh no, I'm not going in there. Like, you have fun in there. I'm not gonna go into that dilapidated dark shed with you, right? But there are people who are living in there, right? Like, and you do see this, right? People live in horrible, condemned buildings. And so what Ginny D is doing is she's putting up curtains. She's putting up curtains in a condemned building and just fluffing it, right? And just being like, hey, everybody, it's still relevant. If I repeat it for the 1,000th time, maybe one person will do it. And it'll make me feel good to just repeat to repeat it, right? There's comfort in repetition, right? Like the way you would sing a chorus, right? Like, Freebird, just doing the chorus from Freebird again, right? And you're like, isn't Freebird? Like, there's new music. What are you talking about, right? Like, and so I think that's what's happening. It is a useful video. You should check it out. But I do think, I'll tell you right now, if you are talking about serious discussions in Dungeons and Dragons, and you are trotting out Session 0 lines and veils and safety tools, maybe don't, right? Like, absolutely nobody is unaware of these things. In fact, it's so refried, it's so over, like, we're so past this, right? Like, this is not effective, it's not useful. And people want to have these conversations because because Session 0's lines and veils and safety tools have been proven to be so ineffective, so useless, that we've reached a point where we need better. And I really expected better from Ginny D. She does have a few good points in these videos, and I think they are worth watching. But this was definitely a waste of everyone's time. It wasn't a waste of her time. I know she needed it for comfort. I know she lives in that condemned building that is that space, right? And her friends are all like, oh yeah, we all do this. Just kind of ignoring the fact that, like, no one does this, right? Like, these have been ignored for 5-10 years now, right? And that these are completely ineffective. Every single word you just heard in this video is my humble opinion, nothing more, nothing less. The important part is when I get to hear your humble opinion, when you get in the comments and send your traffic. Please consider liking and subscribing, and have a fetch millennium.